Let me jump right on into it. I know many of y'all probably catch the replay because I am actually early. I actually have some things to do today that I cannot miss, and so I had to get on and do Talk the Talk Thursday early, and I have to do it a little quick because I have to hurry up. And so I just wanted to not cancel it. I wanted to at least get on here and say something. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at one time still. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here real quick. Hey, y'all that joined. Real quick, just because I do have to go quickly. I have to, well, no, this is actually the November, March, the third year that I started a soul surrender. 3 years. And many of y'all probably just not finding out about it because I'm just now talking about it. But with it being the November marking the third year, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, reading back over some things that I've put up, some things that are in notebooks, just thinking, trying to compare myself from then to now, just to get, revelation of if have I grown, have I grew? Have I grown any, matured any, what lessons have I learned? And there was two things that kind of came up that I wanted to share. One of them pretty much just being that the ignorance of a thing consider moving. Am I back? It said I was, am I back? I think I'm back. So real quickly, sorry, I don't know, connection failed, but the ignorance of a thing or our ignorance of it does not negate the fact that it's real, that the reality of it is it exists. And so what we had been talking about pretty much, how did I get to that? We have been talking about the journey of realizing that this soul surrender was really a journey of renewing the mind. And then also, in addition to that, when you renew the mind, you're actually changing identities. You're transforming into another identity. And so there's two things with that. Just because something is not made aware to us does not mean it's not real. There can be some issues that we're dealing with that we're not aware of, and we've talked about this a couple of times in the past, but it's affecting us and we don't realize it because we're ignorant of it. And it can be seen as a good and a bad thing. Well, it still could be bad. The good thing that I was thinking of. So say, for instance, you have the right to something, like you have the right to do something, and you're not aware that you have the right to it. You're not aware of the power and authority that you have, and so you don't exercise it. It doesn't negate the fact that you have it, but you don't exercise it. So that can be bad. I mean, it's a good thing that you have that right, but it's bad in the instance that you don't know it. And so that has helped me to literally become more mindful of what's going on around me, more mindful of things that are taking place, me being open to learn new things, open to see new things, open to be introduced to new things, because the reality of things very well could be affecting me and I just not know it. And that's not good. So then also, what was the second thing I wanted to share? The second thing is, again, with the journey to the renewed mind and renewing the mind, I was told that I needed to separate my identity from my thoughts. So it comes a point of time when you're renewing the mind, taking on a new mindset, taking on a new course in life, that you will have to get to a point somewhere along the lines where you have to separate your identity from your thoughts. And this is what I mean by it, because it kind of threw me off when I was first told that. I was kind of not sure what that meant or if that was even true. But if your thoughts are toxic, if your thoughts are negative, if thoughts, your thoughts are flawed. They're full of error. It's true that you are what you, they say, as a man thinketh, so is he. I think a quote said, I think I am what I think. And that's true. And so what you have been portraying all along in your identity, or who you've been portrayed as, is false. It's not what you should be. It's not who you truly are, not who God created you to be, not who he had planned and thought for you to be. He knows the thoughts and plans that he has for you. And so it gets to a point where if your thoughts are toxic, if your thoughts are error, if they're flawed, if they're wrong, they're full of deception and all of that, then you need to learn to separate your identity from your thoughts, knowing that I'm not that. That's not, my thoughts are not right. So let me get better thoughts. I think I don't retype that in. I don't understand that. But you have to get new thoughts. You have to get God's thoughts for you. You know, what does he say about you? What does he say your true identity is? And start thinking those thoughts. And those may not be your intent. Those are not your intentional first thoughts. So you have to, we talked about, you know, renewing the mind, and how the conscious and subconscious, how you have to repeat things, be repetitive, meditate on things, and so that they can become, in your subconscious, can become your own thoughts. But you have to replace those. And so you have to separate. You have to learn that, hey, I'm really not this. This is not who I am. I'm manifesting this because I think on this, but this is not who I need to be manifesting. This is not what I've been created to be, and things of that sort. So those are just the two quick things that I wanted to share with y'all that I have that kind of came up when I was visiting things, just re-looking. Why do I keep saying read? I don't know. When I was remembering and reflecting on all that stuff, it's just that I need to be more mindful. I need to be more mindful of what I think about during the day. Like, literally, if I'm just sitting here at work on the computer or just resting, like, what do I literally think about? What is on my mind? What am I allowing to just sit there? You know, be mindful of what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're getting involved in. We get involved, the ignorance of a thing, like we get involved in certain things, not knowing. And so I'm just thankful, even still, that even though we're ignorant of it, God is still, you know, powerful, and, you know, he's still amazing to the point where he can help us get out of things, protect us from things. You know, he'll shed light on things, but still, we still need to make it a point to become mindful of certain things. So that's a quick talk. I know people are going to jump on late, the ones that normally do come on with me at 7, but I apologize. I do have some things to do, so I wanted to just, instead of canceling it, period, was just to jump on and share 2 points that did come up when I was reflecting. But I'll probably make it up. Somebody asked me to make it up and actually do a longer one this weekend, so I may. We'll see. But love y'all. Talk to y'all later, and have a great day. Bye.